So I'm working on my 2002 Volkswagen Jetta with a 1.9 diesel. My voltage regulator and my alternator went out again. This seems to happen about every 30,000 miles. The brushes get worn out on it and I have to buy a new one, which can be had for like 20 bucks or less. So you can see I've removed it down there, and it's such cramped spaces, it doesn't video very well, the removal process. But I couldn't find a video of this. It shows the location of the bolts that hold everything in. So I'm going to show you that. Now, there's some variations in some of these alternators. So if this doesn't fit your application, I'm sorry. But how this will be sitting in the car will be like this. This is the top side of the alternator here. This is your voltage regulator. This is a plastic cover. That plastic cover is over the top of this, and it's really hard to see what's attaching what. To get this cover off, this is a 13 millimeter that holds the battery cable in, and then under that is another 13 millimeter which actually holds this plastic cover on. Over here it's obstructed really well, and this happens to be a 15 millimeter. That's what socket you need, not the thread size. You need a 15 millimeter socket here and 13 over here. Now on mine, these are Phillips heads, and you can see, because it's so hard to get in there and to get pressure forward into it to remove these things, I'm putting hex screws in, or hex bolts. So this bottom one on the cover, this is a size that you need, a 5 millimeter 80 pitch and a 20 millimeter length. The ones that attach the voltage regulator itself are also Phillips head in my application, but they're not 5 millimeter. All these are 4 millimeter. This is a really short one in this threaded hole here. You can see that guy. You can see how short it is. This is the closest I could find to it. 4 millimeter 7.70 pitch, 12 millimeter long. The length was a little wrong on these. On these others, you need 20 millimeter length, and that seems to be spot on. So here's where the short one goes. A long one goes here, a 20 millimeter one, and it's the same size over here, 20 millimeters long. So that's my new voltage regulator with a cap over the brushes. So I'm going to put this in and use these hex-headed bolts back in. I'm hoping there'll be enough clearance in these holes to get a socket around it. I'm going to check that, obviously, before I install it. But those Phillips heads are terrible. Hopefully this was helpful. I made those videos as much for me when I got to do this again as you guys. Thanks for watching.